Hello and welcome back. I'm John, an old YouTuber and PC gamer. It's Sunday today, a little bit more than 12 noon. I'm a little bit tired today because I record a lot of video the last many days. But that's just good that I have more videos on my YouTube channel. But I'm getting my Intel 8186. I will get next week in few days. So I was thinking about just for fun do that, but I was trying to look this Wikipedia. I cannot find the same in my Adobe Acrobat that can read this loud. It have an English voice can read it loud, but I'm not so good to the settings. I don't know how to remove this, or think I can go full screen or not. No, this is not a web browser, this is Adobe Acrobat, and they can read it loud. Okay, there's some keys there, Shift Control I, but let's just keep it there. But I need some cola. This is just for fun because my English is not that good, so, and I'm not going to read many hundreds of pages loud from Wikipedia because my English is not that good, so. And I need to read this myself, so, but then I could just try to record for fun. This program is reading this loud because maybe others can use it for something. If they're not reading very well, or they are tired, their eyes are bad, or they're just old gamer like me, just like to lay in bed and relax, and somebody is reading loud. Yes, but this program is just reading everything kind of text. So it's not reading yes, it's all kind of technical text. It start to read all this. When they start to read loud, it just start to read all this inside there. Then it's maybe read there, then it will go. So it will read a little bit weird. So, but we could just do it for fun. Because why not? I never tried that, but of course I do. I got many. I did save all. I had 80 web pages of open. So I have another big one. I got the Intel. Yes, we got a big one there. Yes, now I don't know. Yes, we have a big one there with Intel 47 pages, but I'm not start to do program to read it loud now because that will take many hours maybe. So I will start to do it with this CPU I will getting from tomorrow. Yes, I have to adjust this camcorder. So yes, sir, I'm closing this again. No, I think I did by mistake. I did open it 2 times. That's because my computer lags so much. No, I did not do that. We could try to read the Intel. I have this open. It was just called Intel. I thought it was 2 copies. So we can open the Intel again. But that's 41 pages. If we not read it, we'll try the other one. Then I could make a new video with Intel. reading about Intel louds. So let's try to do this just for fun. I like to read it myself, but my English is not that good, so actually this could help me. This could help me to understand, because I better understand English if somebody is reading loud. So I can use this myself to read all this. Yes, I don't know how to close this. I like this to go away, but I have to learn that later. So let's just try it. Activate, read loud. Then read loud the whole document.
Intel 80186. Intel 80186KL Intel i186.jpg. An Intel 80186 processor with Agra heat spreader. General information launched 1982, discontinued September 28, 2007. 1. Common manufacturer, S. Intel, AMD Fujitsu Siemens. 2. Performance max. CPU clock rate 6 MHz to 25 MHz, FSB speed 6 MHz to 25 and data width 16 bits, address width 20 bits, architecture and classification technology node 3M. 3. Instruction set x86-16 physical specifications transistors 55,000. Coprocessor 8087 and later 80187. For 80186 only. Package S. 68-pin PLCC. 68-pin LCC. The Intel 80186, also known as the IAP X186, 4, or just 186, is a microprocessor and microcontroller introduced in 1982. It was based on the Intel 8086 and, like it, had a 16-bit external data bus multiplexed with a 20-bit address bus. The 80188 variant, with an 8-bit external data bus, was also available. Contents. Description. Uses in personal computers. Other devices. See also. Notes. References. External links. Description. The 80186 series was generally intended for embedded systems, as microcontrollers with external memory. Therefore, to reduce the number of integrated circuits required, it included features such as clock generator, interrupt controller, timers, wait state generator DMA channels, and external chip select lines. The initial clock rate of the 80186 was 6 MHz, but due to more hardware available for the microcode to use, especially for address calculation, many individual instructions ran faster than on an 8086 at the same clock frequency. For instance, the common register and immediate addressing mode was significantly faster on the 8086, especially when a memory location was both one of the operand, S, and the destination. Multiply and divide also showed great improvement, being several times as fast as on the original 8086, and multibit shifts were done almost 4 times as quickly as in the 8086. A few new instructions were introduced with the 80186. RIFTO as the 8086 to 2 instruction set in some data sheets, enter / leave, replacing several instructions when handling stack frames. Push a / papa, push / pop all general registers, bound, check array index against bounds, and INS / outs, input / output of string. ALS full immediate mode was added for the push, IMO, and multibit. 100-pin PQFP, engineering simple only. 68-pin PGA. Socket, S. PGA 68. PLCC 68, variant. LCC 68, variant. Products, models, variants variant, S. Intel 80188. History predecessor Intel 8088, successor Intel 80386. The 80286 was also introduced in early 1982 and thus contemporary with the 80186. A greatly simplified block diagram of the 80186 architecture shift instructions. These instructions were also included in the contemporary 80286 and in successor chips. The instruction set of 80286 is superset of the 80186S, plus new instructions for protected mode. The redesigned CMOS version, ATC186, introduced DRAM refresh, a power save mode, and a direct interface to the ATC187 floating point numeric coprocessor. Intel second sourced this microprocessor to Fujitsu Limited around 1985.5. Both packages for Intel 80186 version were available in 68-pin PLCC and PGA sampling at third quarter of 1985.6. The available 12.5 Intel 80186-12 version using the 1.5 micron MOS3 process for USD $36 in quantities of 100.7 uses. In personal computers, the 80186 would have been a natural successor to the 8086 in personal computers. However, because its integrated hardware was compatible with the hardware used in the original IBM PC, the 80286 was used as the successor instead, in the IBM PC /. A few notable personal computers used the 80186. The Australian Delmont Magnum laptop, one of the first laptops. The Wang Office Assistant, marketed as a PC-like standalone word processor. The Mindset. The Siemens PCD, not 100% IBM PC compatible but using MS-DOS 2.11. The Compass, a Swedish school computer. The French Sntgoopal G4. The RM Nimbus, a British school computer. The Unisys Icon, a Canadian school computer, Orb computer by ABS. The HP 100LX, HP 200LX, HP 1000CX, and HP Omnigo 700LX. The Tandy 2000 desktop, a somewhat PC-compatible workstation with sharp graphics for its day. The Telex 1260, a desktop PC XT-compatible. The Philips Yes. The Nokia Micromico 2, and the IBM P-Radio. Acorn created a plugin for the BBC Master range of computers containing an 80186-10 with 512 kilobytes of RAM. The BBC Master 512 system. In addition to the above examples of standalone implementations of the 80186 for personal computers, there was at least one example of an add-in accelerator card implementation. The Orchid Technology PC Turbo 186-8, released in 1985. It was intended for use with the original Intel 8088-based IBM PC, Model 5150. Other devices. Die of Intel 80186, Die of Intel ATC186. The Intel 80186 is intended to be embedded in electronic devices that are not primarily computers. For example, the 80186 was used to control the Microtech 8086 in Circuit Emulator 9. Its offshoot, Intel 80188 was embedded inside the Intel 14.4X modem released in 1991. The 16EMS processor was used to perform complex algorithms needed for forward error correction, trellis modulation and echo cancellation in the modem. The IBM 7171 protocol converter, which made ASCII character-oriented terminals appear as an IBM 3270 terminal to an IBM mainframe, 10, used the Intel 80186 as its CPU. 11. In May 2006, Intel announced that production of the 186 would cease at the end of September 2007. 12. Pin and instruction-compatible replacements might still be manufactured by various third-party sources. 13. And FPGA versions are publicly available. 14. See also IAPX, for the IAPX name. NEC V20/V30, for a third-party CPU also supporting the 80186 instructions. Notes. In fact, all variants, including Reg and immediate, were faster. References. 1 Product Change Notification, PDF. The 2nd of May, 2006. Archived from the original, PDF, on 23 October 2006.
Yes, we don't have read. Have to stop this. Read loud. Stop. So actually, this works. So that was one video. So let's try to read the Intel one. But let's stop the video. The video splits every 20 minutes, so we got 2 minutes left. So that was about the Intel 8186. I will get it in a few days by mail, so understand that's not really used for any PCs, only some kind of schools. It was used some, but not normal PCs. That was the 286. But we should maybe read that. I got the documents, but I need some time to find it. So let's just close the video so I save some power on the camcorder and save hard disk. I save some gigabyte space on my external hard drive. It's because I'm saving a copy of my video, so I will stop the video.